Welcome back to 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. As always, I am your host, John J. Ransom Futrell. This is episode 8, or podcast 8, if you will. So, today I want to talk about environment. Before getting into that, I want to apologize. I actually planned to have more podcasts done by today. However, I've been busy. It's fourth quarter for me, which, the last 4 months of the year is usually when I really try to grind it out and build up momentum going into the next year. So, pardon me for not doing that. However, environment. So there's a few ways to talk about environment. One, as far as one being comfort zones, another being that uneasy pressure, another is the conditioning of, your environment and the way it affects you. Another is also the people around you. Like, there's so many different ways to speak about it. In particular, though, I want to kind of concentrate more on the effects of the environment, of your environment, and how it affects you. One of the main things when trying to live your dreams or trying to complete goals and things like that is really how comfortable you are and the type of people that are around you. If you're in an environment like some people thrive under certain type of environments. Like, I know for me, an environment of pressure for me doesn't bother me. It kind of further motivates me. But for some people, it could be an extremely stunting thing. But I also think for me, the reason why I can be comfortable around it is because I'm just used to it. Like, it's been like that my entire life. But your comfort zone is never a good thing. Even when it comes to the environment, it's never a good thing. Being too comfortable can allow you to get lazy. It can allow you to not accomplish things that you need to do. However, too much pressure can also be a stressful thing. It can be it can make goals that are so basic and so simple seem daunting. So they both go hand in hand. But I think not even another thing, but I think one of the more significant things about the environment that you're in is the people that are around you. Now, people usually say, the 4 people you're closest to are aspects of yourself or aspects of your personality or the people that will affect you the most as far as trying to succeed. I kind of agree, kind of don't agree. And the reason why I kind of agree is because being around someone so often, especially someone that isn't on the same frequency as you or on the same wavelength as you as far as what you're trying to do and accomplish, can be detrimental to living your dreams. And that's just the truth of the matter, because it's hard to really try to pursue something or even be able to speak about whatever it is that you're going through or whatever you're excited about when you have someone around you that just isn't into that. It makes it, something that is almost let's just say stressful, because and that's what usually leads people to trying to find other people that have the same mindset or are on a similar path at least, because it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack when you want to explain your vision or you want to tell someone your vision. However, my counter argument to that is sometimes your vision is only meant for you to know. You know, it's as simple as that. Sometimes your vision is only meant for you. It's not meant for other people. Another thing that comes with the people that are around you in your environment are, once again, and this has been a reoccurring theme. I'm not exactly sure why or what's going on subconsciously with me, but naysayers and haters, and doubters and the non-supporters. Those people are going to be in your environment probably more than anyone, unless you completely isolate yourself and shut off everyone from your world. But once again, to like even them, like anyone that's in your environment, anyone that's within your life, that's within your control. I mean, that's why I kind of agree and don't agree about the people closest to you, because you do have the control to say, okay, I don't want to deal with this person. It's you choosing to deal with someone, especially if it's someone that's a negative influence and not a positive influence. And then you'll have people that share a positive influence on, and they're a negative influence on you, and they're leeching. They're energy vampires. They need you to feel motivated and to thrive, and have no clue that they're sucking the energy completely out of you. Because overall, when I'm even talking about environment, the realistic thing is we're talking about energy. The type of energy that you're around and how it affects you. Speaking from a creative perspective, creatives and artists tend to live dark lives and have certain quirks and addictions and things of that nature due to the energy that's around them. I think that's something that's extremely key. It's the energy that's around you. Because even some of the most famous artists, like in particular, let's take, for example, one of my favorite artists, Jean-Michel Basquiat. I think his life is a perfect example of the environment that you're around. It completely, his environment completely helped him create genius art. However, at the end, it ended up being so destructive for him. Once again, he chose to kind of have certain environments. Even when he moved from New York, he moved to LA. It was a completely different environment for him. And then he was in Hawaii, and he was all over Europe and things of that nature. Complete different environments. However, the effects of certain environments can come along with you. Whether it's drug addiction or whatever. And then certain environments can completely kick that addiction for you because of the type of energy that you feel. But that's just one example. I mean, there's plenty of different examples because you have to even look at people that decide to quit and why they decide to quit. Is it 100% about themselves, or is it the environment they're around, or is it, say for instance with kids, when it comes to sports or things of that nature, when they decide to quit, are they quitting because of strictly, them not wanting to do it, or lack of encouragement, or too much pressure? All these things play a role, man. I mean, there's so many ways to attack this environment thing. I think the main thing I want you to get from this podcast is that you control your environment. You control the amount of people or the type of people that are around you. You can control your energy, the type of energy that you want to give out, the amount you want to give out, and from who or from whom is taking your energy. And I think those are the most important things. So when living your dreams, watch your environment. Be extremely careful with who's around you. Extremely careful with who uses you or who's trying to use you. And I've learned them lessons. Because I've always been, or I've been in situations, I can't say always been, I've been in situations where people try to use my work or talent, quote unquote, or gifts or skills or whatever, whichever way you want to categorize them, for their own benefit. And for the most part, sometimes I freely give and I freely allow someone to use my talents to make themselves look better, with the firm belief of giving out good energy and being positive. But sometimes it's not exactly a good thing, and sometimes that becomes draining after a while. So be mindful. I would definitely look at the type of environment that you're around and the type of environment that you're even setting up for yourself. Look and see what what makes you comfortable. Look and see what makes you uncomfortable. And really trust what you feel overall. No matter what environment you're in, trust what you feel. So this is a pretty short one. I kind of wanted to make sure it wasn't too long. So that being said, podcast number 9 will be coming next week. I planned to originally do another one today, but I have a few things going on. So that being said, once again, watch your environment, watch your energy, take responsibility for your environment to the best of your ability. So this is 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's John J. Ransom Futrell as always. I'm hoping you get something from this podcast as well as you've gotten from other ones. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, download the podcast, or just check them out. You can download it on SoundCloud. You can listen via my website, www.iamkingpoetic.com/9-2-5. You can also subscribe on iTunes. So until next time, peace and love.